Hello friends, this video on current electricity part 3 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till part 2 before going ahead with part 3. Now we will try to define EMF, that is electromotive force. EMF is nothing but the maximum work done per unit charge to take a charge from one point to another, because electromotive force is nothing but potential, right? It is so what's potential? If you look at our previous chapter where we talked about potential difference and work, we saw that work per unit charge is nothing but potential difference. So that is why work per unit charge to take a charge from one point to another is known as EMF. So alternatively, it can also be defined as the maximum potential difference between electrodes of the cell in an open circuit. This is very important. What is an open circuit and what is a closed circuit? Are you aware of that? Okay, let me tell it quickly. Let us suppose if you have a circuit, a circuit like this is called a closed circuit. So current always flows in a closed circuit. Closed circuit means your switch, if the switch is on, so there is a path throughout. So the circuit is closed and current can flow. When I talk of open circuit, that means it is open somewhere. And if it is open somewhere, that means that somewhere doesn't have any conductive path. So current cannot flow through an open circuit, right? So when I talk about EMF, it is basically the difference in potential between the positive electrode and the negative electrode when it is not connected to a circuit. That means when it is in an open circuit. So when I talk of EMF, that means the circuit is open. So there is no current which is drawn from this cell. So now, as I told, that EMF is not a force, but it is a potential difference. So how is EMF different from potential difference? Because we often talk of potential difference between 2 points in a circuit. We often say that the potential difference across this resistor is 2 volts and things like that, right? So how does EMF vary from potential difference? The most important point here is when I talk of EMF, I always refer to an open circuit. That means EMF basically represents the maximum potential difference between electrodes in open circuit, because once the circuit becomes closed, in that case what happens? The circuit will also draw some current from that cell, from that battery itself. Therefore its potential difference will reduce. So the potential difference between its electrodes will decrease, right? So when we talk of EMF, EMF talks about the maximum potential difference between the electrodes. So that potential difference will be maximum only when no current is drawn or no current flows through the circuit. That means when we are talking about an open circuit. Whereas when I talk of potential difference, I don't precisely talk about potential difference in case of a cell or in case of a resistor. It is basically the difference in potential between any 2 points in a closed circuit. So potential difference comes into picture when we talk about a closed circuit. EMF is always for an open circuit. So EMF is always the potential difference between the electrodes of the cell. Whereas potential difference is nothing but the difference in potential between any 2 points at random. EMF also represents the source of electric current, because we talk of EMF only for the battery or the cell, right? So which is nothing but the source of the current. Whereas potential difference is not at all related to source of current. It is just measured between any 2 points in the circuit. EMF is independent of resistance in a circuit, whereas potential difference is affected by resistance in a circuit. What do I mean by that? For example, let me draw a simple circuit. Let us suppose we have a cell here. Right now, the circuit is open. Okay, so this is an open circuit, and the difference between the potential of these 2 electrodes is nothing but EMF. The circuit is open, so there will be no current flow in this circuit. Now, even if I add a resistance in this circuit, if I add 2 or 3 resistances in the circuit, that really doesn't matter to this EMF. The EMF of the cell will still remain the same, because adding resistances to this circuit doesn't make any difference to the potential difference between these two electrodes, because the circuit is anyways open. So even though there are resistances in the circuit, there is no current flow taking place across the circuit. Whereas when we talk about potential difference in case of a closed circuit, what happens? Let us consider a similar circuit, but the only difference now would be the switch is now on. That is, the circuit is closed. So now this is the switch. So the switch is closed now. So the current flows through this circuit. So there is a voltage drop which will take place across this resistance, right? Let us suppose if I consider these 2 points A and B. So what will happen? There will be a voltage drop across this resistance. Let us suppose that voltage drop as V. So when I talk of the potential difference between points A and B, it is nothing but the voltage drop across the resistance R. So that means if we add more resistances, more voltage drop will take place across the resistances. So the potential difference between 2 points will get affected due to the addition of resistances in the circuit, right? So when I talk about potential difference, it gets affected by resistance in the circuit, because it is a closed circuit and there is flow of current in a closed circuit, because of which drop of voltage takes place across the resistance. Whereas when I talk of EMF is the potential difference between the electrodes of the cell in an open circuit. So in open circuit there is no current flow, so it really doesn't matter how many resistances are present in the circuit. It even doesn't matter whether resistance is there or not, right? So EMF is concerned only about the cell. It has nothing to do with what is happening outside. Whereas potential difference is related to the entire closed circuit. It can be measured between any 2 points in that closed circuit. So it gets affected when some resistance is added or the value of resistance is increased or decreased in a circuit. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.